to humanity stories. The Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, has announced a probe into the killing of a 38-year-old John Kayole, a Boda Boda rider who reportedly died in the hands of police officers. IPOA's announcement followed after protests in Nairobi's Kayole area, where angry residents decried police brutality. Roger Muriuki with more on that story.
According to a statement given by the Independent Policing Oversight Authority chairperson, Anne Makori, and I quote, IPOA has received information on the death of a man at Tushauriane area of Kayole, Nairobi, pursuant to Section 25 of IPOA Act, which requires that deaths that result from police action or are caused by members of the National Police Service while on duty should be investigated. End of quote. IPOA will seek to establish whether the deceased succumbed to injuries allegedly caused by police officers enforcing curfew orders. Makori pledged appropriate action should the officers involved be found culpable, further stating that the agency is committed to being independent, impartial, and fair. Kayole residents say the victim, identified as John Kayole, was clubbed to death by police officers on accusations of breaching the 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. curfew. According to Justin Gary, a resident who lives not far from the scene of the shooting at Tushauriane Matatu stage, John Kayole was on his motorcycle heading home when he was stopped by police officers who started beating him up. He added Kayole was not lucky because he was beaten to death during the confrontation. Esther Wanjiru, the widow to the deceased, said her husband called her shortly after midnight and told her that he had been assaulted by police, and since then she did not hear any word from the husband until the following day when his body was found. Locals blocked roads and lit bonfires as police tried to take away the victim's body, which was still lying at the scene. Several shops were also looted and others vandalized during the chaos that rocked Kayole before the body was eventually taken. Roger Muriuki, Look Up TV.
Thank you, Roger.